Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take a look at Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms in the set booster box form. So we've got one of these old school big old fat set booster boxes here with 30 packs in it. And we're going to crack it open. We're going to put the prices of all rares and mythics on the screen. And then at the end of the video I'm going to do a recap that I like to call the MTG Box Analysis, where we go over the statistics of this box, and we'll compare it to a couple of boxes that I opened up last month on the channel of the exact same set to see which one was the best box. So with that, let's go ahead and start cracking open these packs. They don't have pull tabs. They were not printed in Japan. There are some cards from the list that we're going to keep an eye out for. Now, first off, we're going to start off with a signed art card. Now, signed art cards don't have a ton of value, but I do like to feature the artist as kind of a way of saying thank you for illustrating our game. So this particular art card is going to be The Horde Robber by Anna Pavalia. So thank you very much, Anna, for signing that card, illustrating that, and bringing our game to life. All right, now let's jump in. So we got ourselves a Swamp, followed by a Knoll Hunter. Then we're going to see a Fates Reversal, Planner Ally, followed by a Ranger's Hawk. Then we're going to see a Death Priest of Merkel, a Dungeon Crawler, followed by a Borrowin of Clad Undur, Find the Path, followed by a Skullport Merchant. And our rare is going to be actually a Mythic Flame Skull coming in out of red. And then we're going to see ourselves a Foil Secret Door with a Dungeon of the Mad Mage and a Goblin in the back. All right, one pack down. We've already got ourselves a Mythic. Unfortunately, it is not a high-value Mythic, but that's okay. It's another Mythic for my collection. So we've got a non-signed art card here. Then we're going to see a Forest, followed by a Brenoir Battlehammer, a Secret Door. Then we're going to see Bar the Gate, followed by Mordekin's Polymorph. Then we're going to pick up a Hama Pashar Ruin Seeker with a Grim Wanderer. Then we've got You Meet in a Tavern, followed by a Mimic, and our rare, of which we're going to see two. Our first one is going to be the Mind Flayer coming in, and our backup rare is going to be Circle of Dreams Druid. Very nice to see that. This is a pretty good rare, valued over $5. And then we're going to see an Unexpected Windfall coming in. This is going to be one of the commons from the set, valued over $1. So in foil, hopefully it's worth, I don't know, $1.25. And then we're going to see a Stubborn Sentry coming in, one of the dinosaurs from Rivals of Ixalan coming in off of the list. All right, very cool. So all around, I think a pretty good pack there. So let's go ahead and slide into pack number 3. So we've got another non-signed art card, followed by a Foil Plains. And then we're going to see ourselves a Clattering Skeletons in the Showcase treatment with a Delver's Torch, Gloom Stalker, a Veteran Dungeoneer, Cloister Gargoyle. Then we're going to see 50 Feet of Rope, followed by Fly, a Blue Dragon. Then we've got ourselves a Portable Hole. This is a pretty good uncommon coming in out of white. I'm not sure if it's valued over $1, but it used to be. And then right behind that, we are going to see ourselves Lair of the Hydra coming in from the land cycle. Very cool to see that. You all know I like my rare lands. Then we got a foil dungeon map in the back with Lost Mine and a skeleton token. All right. So moving into our next pack, looks like we're just going to have a mini game in the back. So we got another non-signed art card, followed by a Plains. Then we're going to see Jin Windseer with the Dragon's Fire, followed by Jaded Sellsword. Then we're going to see an Improvised Weaponry, Prosperous Innkeeper, very good uncommon. Then we're going to see the Skullport Merchant, Kalane Reclusive Painter. Then we've got an Earth Cult Elemental, followed by a Horde Robber, and our rare is going to be Zalto Fire Giant Duke coming in. Then we've got a Veteran Dungeoneer in foil with, there's the minigame token, or non-token token in the back. All right, our next pack is going to have another non-signed art card with Plains. Then we're going to see the Clan Undur, Secret Door, Bar the Gate. Then we got Mordekin's Polymorph, Eccentric Apprentice. You Find Some Prisoners with Hama Pashar Ruin Seeker, Clattering Skeletons. Then we've got a Brenoir Battlehammer, and we're going to see Lolith the Spider Queen coming in the borderless treatment. Very nice to see this. Lolith does hold some value, and in the borderless, well over $5. Awesome. And then we're going to see a Drider coming in foil with a treasure token in the back. All right, so we've already got 2 mythics. That's pretty good. One of them borderless. I'll take that for sure all day. I've got one more non-signed art card with a mountain. Celestial Unicorn, Unexpected Windfall, a little more value. Price of Loyalty, Sepulture Ghoul, Displacer Beast, a Blink Dog. Then we're going to see a Wild Shape with Yuan Tin Malison coming in as our first rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Sphere of Annihilation as a second rare. And we even get a rare Volo Guide to Monsters. So a triple rare pack there with some Thieves' Tools in foil and Chatter of the Squirrel coming in off of the list. So it is possible to get 5 rares. So you just saw us get 3. Had our foil been a rare, that would have been number 4. And then, of course, the list can also contain rares. So that's how you get a 5 rare pack. All right, so we got ourselves a Swamp and then a Showcase Temple of the Dragon Queen coming in. Just an uncommon land. Then we get a Dragon's Fire, followed by Jaded Sellsword, Improvised Weaponry, Grim Wanderer, You Meet in a Tavern, Prosperous Innkeeper, love it. Then you get 2 You Meet in a Taverns in the same pack. Come on, Watsy. Then we get a Forsworn Paladin, followed by the Tarrasque, another mythic coming in. Unfortunately, this one is not valued over $5, but somewhere around the $3 neighborhood. Awesome. Then we're going to see a Scaled Herbalist in foil with a zombie in the back. All right. Now, these old school set boosters were not known for a ton of mythics, so I don't expect to see like 10 of them, but it's kind of nice that we're already at 3. So we've got ourselves an island, Rime Shield Frost Giant, a Deadly Dispute. This is going to be another common valued over $1 in the set. Then a Shambling Ghast, followed by a Devourer Intellect, a Druid class. This is going to be an uncommon valued over $1. Then we're going to see Gretchen Titwillow, Sudden Insight, followed by a Barbarian class with a Loyal Warhound coming in as our rare. All right, 2 more packs in stack number 1. These are still a relatively good deal from a price perspective, I think, for what you get in the set. And, you know, I enjoy this particular set. I was a fan of the crossover of Dungeons & Dragons. So we got ourselves a Forest with the Hulking Bugbear, followed by another Unexpected Windfall, Unexpected Value, Price of Loyalty, the Ghoul. Then we're going to see the Merchant, followed by the Painter. Then we got the Beast, Shocking Grasp, Celestial Unicorn, and we're going to see the Rogue class coming in, another rare of value for us. Then we're going to see ourselves a Rally Maneuver in foil with a Wolf token in the back. All right, final pack in stack number 1. This should be pack number 10. All right, another non-signed art card with a foil island. Then we're going to see the Baleful Beholder, followed by the Grim Bounty, the Mimic, the Hired Hexblade, with the Wizard class, also valued over $1. Awesome. Magic Missile, an Iron Golem. Then we're going to see You See a Guard Approach with a Trickster's Talisman, and the Ranger class coming in. I don't believe this one is valued over $1, but still, it's an enchantment class that we've just gotten. All right. We got a Borrow-in of Clad Undor and another minigame. All right, sliding into stack number 2. Got Zorn in art form with the Plains. Then we get a Purple Worm, Devoted Paladin, Steadfast Paladin, Potion of Healing, with a Rust Monster, a Bag of Holding, Portable Hole, a Baleful Beholder. Then we're going to see an Air Cult Elemental with a Paladin class coming in. Why not? We had 3 Paladins up front, so here's the class. Then we're going to see ourselves a Zombie Ogre with a Tomb of Annihilation and the Atropole. So only sitting at 2 list cards. I would kind of expect to see 6 for this box. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves Zorn again, but this time in signed art form. So let's find out who the artist is. So this is going to be Zorn, which is by Yeglet. I can't even pronounce his name. I will put it on the screen and allow you to attempt to pronounce it yourselves. All right, well, thank you very much for lending your signature, unnamed artist. So we got a Mountain with a Rime Shield Frost Giant, a Herald of Hadar, Minimus Containment, followed by You Find a Villain's Lair, Critical Hit, followed by a Barbarian class. Then we're going to see the Devil's Chosen with a Deadly Dispute. Again, more value. Power Word Kill. And then we're going to see Minion of the Mighty coming in as our rare with Talrasa, Moon Dancer. Very good uncommon from the set. And then another mini game. All right, we might have a list card. We do have a non-signed art card, a foil planes. Then we're going to see the Pegasus, followed by the Unicorn. Then we're going to pick up a Priest of Ancient Lore, Dawnbringer Cleric, check for traps with Baldur's Gate. Then we're going to see Split the Party, Half Elf Monk, Goblin Morningstar. And then we're going to see Instrument of the Bards coming in as a rare, and I see a mythic behind this. It is going to be the Grandmaster of Flowers coming in from the main set in foil. Not the best planeswalker from the set, but it is a foil planeswalker, so hooray. And then we get ourselves a Stone Giant coming in off of the list. That's one of the original Magic cards. I believe Stone Giant goes all the way back to Alpha. All right, another non-signed art card with a Forest. Then we're going to see a borderless Green Dragon. These aren't terribly valuable, but they do look pretty cool. Then we got a Kick in the Door. You see a Guard Approach, a Bull Strength, followed by the Mind Sorcerer, Power of Persuasion, Feywild Trickster. You find a Villain's Lair. Then we're going to see a Ranger's Hawk with a Fighter class coming in. So we're just definitely seeing all the classes in this box. Then we have you see a Guard Approach in foil with a Lost Mine and a Skeleton. All right, so one more non-signed, a Swamp, the Basilisk, Herald of Hadar, Minimus Containment, You Find the Villain's Lair, Keen-Eared Sentry, the Guild Thief, Critical Hit, Ranger's Longbow with a Reaper's Talisman, and we're going to see Long Rest coming in as our rare, followed by You Find a Cursed Idol and a Treasure Token in the back. All right, one more non-signed art card to kick this one off with an island. The Reclusive Painter, Shocking Grasp, Rime Shield Frost Giant, followed by an Air Cult Elemental, Trickster's Talisman, Lightfoot Rogue, Reaper's Talisman, the Bag of Holding, and we're going to see a Hand of Vecna as our first rare, and we're going to see a Showcase Treasure Vault coming in as our backup rare. Very cool to see this. This does hold some value for us, and again, it's a rare land, so hooray. Plate Armor, and we're going to even see a rare off of the list. It is a Promise of Power. Very cool to see one of those old school rares off of the list. Even though they do have the Planeswalker symbol in the lower left-hand corner to let you know it's from the list and not a true reprint from Magic. So there's the Grandmaster of Flowers, non-signed art with a Swamp. Jin Windseer, Kick in the Door. You see the Guard Approach, Bull Strength, Barbarian Class, Devil's Chosen, Mind Sorcerer with the Hobgoblin Captain, Displacer Beast, and we're going to see Eben Death, Dragon Lich coming in as a mythic for us. This mythic does hold a little bit of value, not a tremendous amount, but that is mythic number 5 for the box. Then we're going to see Yuan Tai Fangblade in foil with a Fairy Dragon in the back. All right, we got 3 more packs in stack number 2. So that should put this as like pack number 17, if my math is right. So we got another non-signed art card with a mountain, the Baleful Beholder, the Clever Conjurer, Find the Path, followed by Hill Giant Headgorger, Drider, Divine Smite, Demigorgon's Clutches, the Bull Strength, and then we're going to see Drizzt Duerden coming in as our rare, and we're going to get a Dungeon Descent backup rare coming in. Very cool to see that. Then we're going to see a Spiked Pit Trap with a Treasure Token. I'm going to take just a half a second, stack up my foils, and move some of my common uncommons over here, and apparently put this art card where it belongs, right over there. All right, continuing on, looks like we've got another list card. What will it be? So we got another non-signed with a Forest, an Owlbear, Shocking Grasp, Rime Shield Frost Giant, Air Cult Elemental, the Power of Persuasion, Feywild Trickster, Trickster's Talisman, Yuan Tai Fangblade, a Pixie Guide, and then we're going to see ourselves Tasha's Hideous Laughter coming in, another really good rare from the set, with You Find a Villain's Lair in foil, and we're going to see an Arcbound Slith uncommon coming in off of the list. Very cool. All right, final pack in stack number 2. Should be pack 20. Hopefully I didn't mess up the stacks. All right, we got an Island, we got the Ruin Seeker, we got ourselves an Owlbear, followed by a Neverwind Dryad, Scaled Herbalist, then we've got ourselves a Moonblessed Cleric with a Cleric class, very good, Telrasa Moondancer, the Rally Maneuver, a Druid class, lots of uncommon value, and we're going to see a Skeletal Swarming, unfortunately no rare value. Then we get a Wandering Troubadour with a Dungeon and a Goblin. All right, so that takes us down to our final 10 packs. How many more mythics are we going to get? Are we going to see anything else from the list? We're already at 5, so we'll see. All right, we got ourselves on Plains, a Bulette, Clever Conjurer, Find the Path, followed by Hill Giant Herd Gorger, Lightfoot Rogue, Reaper's Talisman, a Derider, Dawnbringer Cleric, Compelled Duel, with an Asmodeus Arcfiend coming in as our rare. And then we're going to see an Underdark Basilisk with a Vecna token in the back. All right. One more non-signed art card with Forest, Goblin Javelineer, the Bulette, Compelled Duel. Then we've got an Underdark Basilisk, a Lurking Roper, Rally Maneuver, Monk of the Open Hand, Plundering Barbarian, a Burning Hands, and then we're going to see ourselves a Wizard's Spellbook coming in as our rare, with a foil Den of the Bugbear coming in. Nice to see a foil land there. Den of the Bugbear is the most valuable non-basic land in the set, so hooray, we just got it in foil, with a Booster Blitz minigame in the back. All right, we've got ourselves a Mountain, Boulder's Gate, an Owlbear, Neverwind Dryad, Scaled Herbalist, Divine Smite, the Demigorgon's Clutches, Moonblessed Cleric, Kick in the Door, and then we're going to see Grizillax, Ithilithid Scholar coming in. Does hold a little bit of value for us. And behind that, we're going to see ourselves the Mind Flayer coming in the Parchment Showcase with Spoils of the Hunt and a Wolf token in the back. All right, so we are down to 7 packs. Will we get to see Old Gnawbone today? I don't know. Will we get to see Tiamat? I don't know. Got ourselves a Forest with a Manticore, a Spare Dagger, Manticore, again, Feign Death. Then we get a Ray of Enfeeblement, a Warlock class, Shirisha Death's Whisper, a Feign Death. Then we're going to see Check for Traps with an Oswald Fiddlebender coming in. Does hold a little bit of value for us with a Vampire Spawn and a heavily played Devil token in the back. Not that it matters. Oh, another list card for us. So we got ourselves a Foil Mountain, Neverwind Dryad, the Bulette, the Compelled Duel, the Underdark Basilisk, the Cleric class. Wow, lots of these in this box. Then we get Talrasa the Moondancer with a Lurking Roper, a Sepulture Ghoul, I always mess that up, Bar the Gate, with Werewolf Pack Leader coming in as our rare and our only rare. Then we're going to see a Battlecry Goblin in foil with a Sorcerer's Wand coming in off of the list from Dominaria. All right, so another uncommon for us. Still only one rare card off of the list. And it looks like this one's going to have a token, so no additional list hit yet. We get an Island. We're going to see the Evolving Wilds coming in that showcase treatment. Then we get a Zombie Ogre, Precipitous Drop, Clattering Skeletons, Power Word Kill, with a Death Priest of Myrkul, Dungeon Crawler. Then we're going to see the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, followed by a Meteor Swarm as our first rare. And behind that, we're going to see Inferno of the Star Mounts coming in as our second rare. It's a really good dragon for a lot of decks, simply because you can pump it up, and if you hit 20, you can essentially just destroy all kinds of things. So a really good mythic for us. Love it. Then we get a Foil Mimic, with that treasure token in the back. All right, so very cool to see 6 mythics in this old set booster box. All right, so we've got ourselves a mountain, the Cloister Gargoyle with a spare dagger. Then we've got a Manticore, a Feign Death, Rally Maneuver, Monk of the Open Hand, Ray of Enfeeblement, a Spike Pit Trap, Dragon's Disciple with an Orca Jelly coming in as our rare. Then we're going to see a Jaded Sellsword and another minigame. 3 packs to go. We've got ourselves the Plains, the Mimic, Fate's Reversal, Planner Ally, Ranger's Hawk, followed by Borrowing Clad Undur, Cloister Gargoyle, 50 Feet of Rope, Contact Other Plane, Choose Your Weapon, and Nadar Selfless Paladin coming in as our rare, followed by a Planner Ally and Tomb of Annihilation with the Atropole. All right, 2 packs, 2 chances. Make sure you do stay tuned at the end for that full MTG box analysis. So we've got ourselves a Swamp, Pixie Guide, Zombie Ogre, Precipitous Drop, Clattering Skeletons, Warlock Class, Death's Whisper, Power Word Kill, Paladin Shield. Then we've got ourselves a Hulking Bugbear with Hive of the Eye Tyrant coming in, another rare land for us. I believe this is the number 2 land in the set, or potentially number 3. Then we get ourselves a Manticore with a Wolf token. All right, final set booster pack, and then we'll jump into that analysis. All right, no more list cards. We got ourselves a token in the back. No more art cards. Got ourselves an Island, Dire Wolf Prowler, Delver's Torch, Gloomstalker, Veteran Dungeoneer, a Fly. Then we're going to see an Eccentric Apprentice with You Find Some Prisoners, Devoted Paladin, Spoils of the Hunt, and we're going to see ourselves Wait coming in as our last rare with a Feywild Trickster in foil and that treasure token in the back. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.